Hello again, this is Dr. Mia Luth, and it is still start date 10/28, 2022. It's 2:27 p.m. Um, Partly cloudy skies today where I am. A little chilly outside. Um, I wanted to make sure that everyone kind of is clear. There's just no other way for me to do this anymore. So, um, certain activity has definitely ramped up, but it's not like the usual stuff some people might see in movies and other. Okay, right, and because I'm used to some things, it's like I might not notice, I may not. So I'm trying to think of the things that aren't really that might need to be mentioned because writing all this down, just not, it's not happening, and I can't run this investigation myself. So I need a very experienced, really very experienced investigator who has some sense of civics. And it's an emergency, so I'm asking sort of like paranormal circles or anonymous researcher circles to see about getting someone here quickly. Um, so best I can do is explain some things, but here's where I'm at today. I, I could sense some things, and so right, there's so for at least since 2012, something hurtful, painful, like stuff been happening. You understand? So I wanted to, like, I did not want to drag anyone into something. If you know what I'm trying to say, right? But at this juncture, there's nothing else to do other than say I I have to say I can't not openly say, but there are people who are much better equipped to deal with certain things. So those people are the ones I'm talking to. Everybody else, just, I mean, it's actually okay if you just ignore this. Okay. Um, but I decided to get as much recorded. Yeah, this happened quick. And it ramped up quick. So, uh, but I really just can't leave my apartment these days, and that causes me some issues in trying to get groceries or or certain things, and I can't be here alone. But there's a high probability that if that situation, that it's not any other like yeah, I mean there are people, I mean you go through what could be and what not be, and I'm still getting attacked. So this everybody needs to understand this clearly. Okay, we are not dealing with a friendly by any stretch. So be prepared for that. Uh, but it's got to be related to that, and therefore I have no choice but to discuss civic because that is the probability of that is 50% higher now, because I kept trying to find like where's the harm coming? Where's it coming? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and a lot of things I ruled out so many things, but still harm coming. But did it make sense now? So it's not like, oh, it's a demon. It's not this. It's likely Dybbuk. One, hopefully, in particular. So I also then have to be particularly cautious, but not get people riled up, because people need to not get riled up by this. If it's not happening to you, amen. Just be grateful. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, you don't. You don't want this. Um, yeah. So, investigators or anybody, you do need to know. I'm 100% confident here. I'm not dealing with a friendly. So there is this there was like this whole time been this like feeling a sense. It's just like, but I couldn't like sense it. But I kept praying. I kept praying. And then I watched this movie or this documentary. And I mean, it's difficult enough. Just like, don't open it. Why? Why? But regardless, if there's even a 5% chance that I got some kind of otherworldly, which could possibly be a Dybbuk, the fuck if I'm going to stay quiet about it? Do I need like experts? Well, sometimes it might be because like I feel things that like there's like movement, you understand? Okay. But it doesn't feel like I can't see anything, you understand? And it could be other things. So, but we'll just keep trying to tell you how it feels and what I can make of it. It's just that this part of my body has changed a lot in very short period of time that seems a little bit unknown and mysterious to, you know, quite a few doctors. And I don't, I don't know what the fuck to do. I hadn't even thought of it as a possibility, to be honest. But I had no choice after. Okay. And there are a lot of people might want to guess what it is, but this is not a guessing game. This is not a game. This is not, you don't cut your teeth in the paranormal. You don't cut your teeth with this. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can all just pray and don't worry about it. And if any of this is upsetting you, go ahead. It's okay. Go right ahead. I have no issues. But, you know, in some sense, it is a little bit of a national security issue. I don't know who to call. You know what I'm trying to say? But it is entirely possible that it's trapped, is what I'm trying to say. So this is not something that anybody I'm gonna allow to like, right, any kind of media step on this earth, because it's just that freaking important. And I am scared to death. And the only thing I can say is that if it happens to be like in me or something, well, at least we know where it is. But this is not anything at all I wanted to be doing. But there's no possible way, no matter what kind of research, any which way I've looked at it, that some of the things that have happened to me are way too similar. And like sometimes I feel things shifting and moving. There are medical conditions. You see what I'm saying? So I have not made any real determination other than it is highly abnormal to a human body. And Parkinson's or any other wouldn't explain some of this stuff. And so sometimes it feels like something, like it's changing my throat, like at least to hear. And the way I swallow is nowhere near anything that I used to. So that could be Parkinson's, but the webbing is weird. And I can't work this case. But I am saying, I don't know, exorcist, freaking rabbi, something, just in case. But someone who's like medically trained, like an EMT, or just in case. But medical people should know that, like, I'm generally okay, even if it doesn't like seem like it. You going back for DR, and then also if there's even a 5% chance I get some kind of divot stuck in me, I'm not going anywhere. You get it? Right. So yeah, anomalous researchers and paranormal types. It's like a today kind of emergency. So whoever's like lead everything they can tell you as of right now why. This is the rest of it I can fill in, but it's getting worse quickly. So there's that opportunity to catch some things on camera. And to maybe there may be other cases related that other people don't know about. So yeah, I wish I could rule it out. Sometimes it's just like, that can't be right. My brain's like, that can't be right. But I can't ignore this. And then, like I said, that for at least a year or maybe more, like I've had this, like, I don't know, stuff that it's not like mucus. It doesn't travel like mucus. You know what I mean? Right? And I've had problems with my ears and stuff. So there's a lot of things, but for the longest time, I couldn't cough or swallow on this side. But that was happening before I got the mandibular surgery. So that was pre-surgery. Okay. And then uh, like I said, the last month or so, because I've been trying to like get up and sing and move and do the, like, I try and get it up. It doesn't come up. This is always the, like I said, when I started kind of maneuvering it, and then so I figured out how to cough up this side. But like at first it was just a little, mucus. But ever since then, if I'm getting something up, it's like exactly like water, but it's got my spit in it. So I don't think that's mucus. And then sometimes it's like if I'm nowadays, this is new. In the past week, like I'm just standing up walking, and then like whatever that is, stuff like goes into my mouth, and I start kind of like a little like I'm drowning. So it was happening before my sleep, and so you know, the thought was just spit collected, and you breathe it. But this isn't spit. I mean, that's why it's abnormal. You see what I'm saying? I got this in the wrong hand. So, it comes to any kind of Parkinsonism or whatever. I'm like, well, that's okay to sit on hold right now, because I've gotten some meds straightened out that I believe, and just I'm used to have certain things happen. So I'm not worried about it because this is higher priority. But it's like I said, it's this stuff is totally ramped up since the lights started flashing. I did all that stuff, people. There's no one upstairs. This is an old building. It is a well-built building, though. So loose wires may not be quite the issue, but I banged it. And I couldn't find a single one reason why that would happen. And it's not the first time. It's a repetitive thing these days. And it'll, happen every so often, but then doesn't cause problems, but this time it is. And I can't have doctors say, well, you gotta make sure you do that. Never mind. Thank you. Yeah, you can't help me any further, but I appreciate it. And I'm not trying to be a smartass, but yeah, this is not like everyday kind of something. So I'm in a freaking media circus, but this is an emergency. So somebody needs to answer the call here. All my information is somewhere. I don't have time to update anything. I'm not gonna. Okay, and me leaving this apartment is becoming a damn near impossible. So I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I'm trying to just stay calm. There's no manual for this shit. Like, okay, well, what part of the government do I call? Yeah, I got a debit problem here. I can't. Okay, I'm more certain now for sure, based on certain things, that it's got to be at least connected to debit. And there is that small possibility if I got something going on that's not, there doesn't seem to have been any imaging, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because I think it was down here. But that might not be the case. It's not friendly at all. I've not had friendly situations or anything good or kind happening to me since 2012. So everybody's just going to have to just be cool, man. It's definitely an unfriendly. So come at this knowing that. Well, I don't think holy water works on fucking gimmicks. I don't know. The hell do I know? So some things I'm expecting, some things I know, but this is still one thing that's still been great that I could not put my finger on. And it would, come and go and, but I really wasn't sure. I just knew it was slightly unfriendly, but I wasn't dealing with like everyday stuff. Well, everyday to some people, okay? Exactly. Wouldn't have occurred to me to even think about it because I didn't have a box. I didn't go any, you see what I'm saying? I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do any. So why would I put those two together? Well, praying and other things probably helped because then I saw that documentary. And all the people I know mention my lights flashing and other kind of things, but I've had things walk through me. Okay, I've been touched by things I can't see. Um, I yeah, there's yep, that stuff. It's not every day. Creepy as crap. But so slowly but surely, I was trying to get help. But I didn't want to be dragging people into something that I don't even know what the hell. But now I'm way more sure. So somebody's going to see this. And somebody's going to get it. And I can't run this investigation. But it's an emergency investigation. And wherever paranormal, wherever anybody wants to call it. But nobody be connected to me. Like, don't try to, like, yeah, read me or, yeah, don't. You see what I'm saying? Like, right. Just, whoa, that's the other thing that fit Dibic was because, like, I kept picking up, like, ancient, way ancient stuff. Where the hell is this coming from? It things happen that aren't at all explainable. And yeah, exactly. I go to psychologists. I go to like I check up on my mental health, everything. So I don't know who else to do. So this is what I'm doing. But I don't want like people scared. It's gonna happen anyway. But I'm scared enough for like the whole planet. You understand? So nobody else is allowed to be scared. But equipment, people want to bring equipment in here for whatever is fine. A lot of times, like I know, well, I know I'm not alone that way, but I'm not sure. Maybe I want to be. I'm so unhappily in awe of what the fuck? It's a Dybbuk. Not good. Not good at all. No. But for investigators, I didn't even consider it. But now I don't have a choice. So fuck it. And you go. Yep. That's another reason why I don't like smoking pot, because it's just smoky stuff, isn't it? I'm not like a pot advocate, but good Lord Almighty, don't I wish I had something right about now. So this is all I'm pretty much just gonna keep repeating it. Shut down my Etsy shop. So that's less stress for me. I can't have any kind of stress. And I just feel like life is leaving me a whole lot faster than it was before, you understand? So I need like, yeah, heavy duty kind of. It might be tracked, is what I'm trying to say to you. I can't guarantee, I can't like get that whole picture on my own. So that's what people can do to help me. Why? I don't really know if I was sitting before I became flesh saying, yeah, sure, just put me on the planet full of gimmicks that could possibly pop up at any time. I'm not gonna smile for anybody. And people want to be famous and feel special, and that's like the last thing. But I gotta see people at my door. Someone. And don't try and sell me something or I'll punch you in the face. Okay? Well, probably I hit like a girl, but still, these days. Otherwise, guess I'm rolling my yucky tasting cigarettes. Well, it's for people trying to quit, give it a try. Like change up tobacco flavor. If you smoke regular smoke menthol, you might just yuck yourself out of it. Sometimes it works for people, or you smoke menthol smoke it. Like everybody wants all this neat, orderly crap, and this is hey. Well, my life changes very quickly. Apparently, I had and then this crap. But that's the thing is that I cannot figure out how I tore even like a ligament in my hip. Trust me, that's something I would probably feel if I was awake. You see what I'm trying to say? Right. Nothing. I don't know. But now it's the exact same thing on the other side. And I can't do shots. So that causes my pain when I move. It's just I don't know how that's happening because I'm not awake. Like, yeah, ligament stuff usually, even minor shit, you feel when you do it when you're awake. I have no idea. Don't know. I just don't know. And some people, like, I just am not available to help anyone right now for any reason. Not a good idea. Damn almighty. I'm still am. I'm still like, it can't be. I gotta be wrong. Maybe I'm paranoid. That's why I need help. I can't work my own case. But whatever it is, it's not friendly. But the good thing is that like males do that, but yeah, it's more likely to attack me than it is to attack males. So the other males can feel safe. Like they're no. Well, I'm sure people may not like that, but that's just the way it freaking is. So I check in hockey style. And yeah, like seems like I check in on things and do stuff. And, like I have regular everyday stuff that I do, and so some stuff doesn't really get disrupted. But now it's definitely ramping up, so all that's gonna get disrupted because I can feel that shit coming. But I need somebody here with me, like now. Like, yeah, once in a billion million shot. Mm. I'm so very fortunate. Okay, right? Like, what the balls? It can't be. Well, at least it's narrowed down, I think. You know. So yeah, I stopped taking my muscle relaxers, and so that might make me more rigid. That's okay. It's just I want to try and as few pills as possible. Some of them help me greatly, and I'm not gonna stop taking them. Thank you. Okay, but some of them may cause other issues, and so now I'm going without the muscle relaxers to see what the difference is and all that kind of stuff. Right? I mean, I'd like it to be some regular thing, maybe a little obscure or rare, some medical university knows about, but that's not it. And if I get some kind of freaking thing in me, yeah, I wasn't into sharing. I mean, wow. Sometimes I feel like there's like something moving around on my neck. Lots of things could cause that. I mean, there's a few things, but I need like anybody who has money where, hey, maybe don't do things to, right? Just don't be interested in different process. one I know for sure. And I can't close that door. And it's actually getting a little lighter. That it might be stuck in me. Something. Okay. But it's not like you're, you know, I don't have a freaking manual in front of me. And I'm scared of freaking death. I don't care about dying. Fuck it. I'm good to go. I'm not scared of that. Well, that's the thing is, like, some stuff is harder to pick up on the laptop camera. And it's subtle. So I don't have my own freaking tech. And of course, my behavior will be erratic in some ways. So just that's normal. Whatever normal is for this kind of crap. But, you know, like, all I can say is that I know at 100% that if there aren't some people willing to come and remove the other residents in this building, in the apartment, it likes to attack females. And it feels like it might be trying to kill me. So, you mind? Like, I can't. All I can say is they're not, some of them aren't doing well. And some of them are actually great. I don't know, they could be lost, but some of them are like some things are improving, but it's not really improving. Right? There's women who live here, and that's my biggest issue right now because, yeah. Well, that's one thing I know is that they aren't all the same. I mean, they're all different. So, that's the best I can figure right now is that I think it might be trapped. Something. Yeah. No. Right. I mean, there's just no way I can. Yeah. It is not a friendly at all. Okay. And, you know, yep, males are safer. It's safer for males. That's what I'm saying. Right? I don't need anybody coming in here. Yahoo, the Lord is the. Oh my God. You get it? Right. Well, I mean, it could be operating. I don't know. It could be in other countries. People could be under its control. What the hell do I know? I don't want to be in some fancy movie. Documentary now, isn't it? Yeah. People have been hurting me the whole time. Doctors, everybody. Some may be doing it on purpose, but I'm kind of need to know why. I mean, unless Right, but I need somebody here right now. And anybody comes here and wants to smoke, you have to go outside. When I love to go off to some beach somewhere right now. That would be awesome. So somebody better take this fucking seriously, man. Like no bullshit kind of wholesale emergency. But for investigators, this is where I'm at here. And I wasn't even looking. I wasn't right. But something's been doing me damage. And I kept praying about it. And yet years and some things kept it. And then I happened to watch that documentary. And I'm watching. And I'm just like, but halfway through, I realized, like, holy crap. Because a lot of that stuff's been happening to me. So, the relativity, according to everything that I've known and studied and gone through, is, it has to be connected. So, then I have to consider, well, shit. Is this crap that's been happening to me some kind of weird thing? Then I've got to be like loud and out loud, like obnoxiously so. If I got a fucking dimmick stuck in me, we gotta do something about it right fucking now. Don't care who anybody is. Take your fame, shut up your ass. Okay? I'm not sure, but now that things have ramped up, there's some clues. Things just aren't really going the human way. You see what I'm trying to say? Right. And sometimes it starts like I'll feel such pain that I really do kind of want to shoot myself. So that is not acceptable to me. That's why right, no. Occasionally, you understand? So that's why. Okay, I don't feel like physically threatened in a way that any law enforcement or anyone else could help me with anyway. So that part is like nothing you can do. I don't want people who are like in awe of it. Don't be in awe of this. This is not cool. It's not awesome. It's not great at all. But ow, ow. That's ramping up. And earlier this morning, it felt like some weird stuff going on in my back. Right. But I try and figure out muscle or, but then like it doesn't move according to the way the human body moves. You understand, like physically, and that's why I'm like, well, this doesn't. Right, my human body wouldn't do that. No, so yeah, I'm on some fucking hell right about now. and I'd love to be smoking some pot with at least some freaking Delta 8. I don't give a shit about my lungs right now. It might be because of the stupid whatever that I'm actually smoking. You get it? Right. It might be some divine thing. I don't, but I'm not dealing with fire friendly. In spiritual sense, folks, whatever the hell. Sometimes these streams cut off for 2 hours. Like I can't really. I'm trying to update stuff on here, but I can't do it anymore. You understand? I don't have a choice. Whatever it is, I don't think it's gonna let me. You understand? Like I don't know, but I just keep track of how everything feels, and I'm praying that's not what it is. That's wonderful. Some things, right? Well, I've heard rumors, but I can't confirm if there is anybody who actually took one and just buried it somewhere. Well, it's out of my hands. You know, hey, screw you for the next person runs across that shit. Get what I'm saying? I wouldn't want this for anybody. I don't care what they fucking did to me. So, all you people looking for revenge and shit need to walk away from me very, very quickly and have nothing to do with me. We can't be friends right now. That's okay. And the angry ones, I can't be friends with you either. And I can't have anybody trying to agitate me. I can take it. Whatever this situation is, I think it just agitates and then causes me pain. Now, you do that, I will find you. But for investigators, I'm telling you, right. I can. But wherever this situation is, cannot. And no, I don't have like dual split personality. I don't have any of that. You understand? No. And I don't really have borderline personality. I have autism. But I lived, you know, kind of on the cusp for quite a while. So I'm used to that. It's just me. I'm a little more organized, you know what I'm saying? And I like things neat and tidy. And, you know, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I'm sensitive to things that maybe other people aren't. But I don't think that's a major factor here. Okay? So I do not want children interested in what I'm doing or teenagers. Great. But I don't know any other way to do this. Scientifically speaking, this was the best I could think of. And, well, I'm all hot now. It's just, I can't tell. One day to the next. It might be menopause. I mean, it would make sense. Which is, but other than that, there's a lot of stuff that people may think is, you know, abnormal, but you do have to kind of check it with people. because some people are used to certain things, and but cameras of still or motion variety can show, like, depending on anything, there can be a lot of stuff that might look like something. Okay, but the best way to find certain things like that out or talk to people who are used to using still or motion photography all the time. Cameras that, distance, it could be like, it could look like something, but if you like slow it down or speed it up, it's like something totally different. Okay, everybody? So maybe nobody wants to be searching for otherworldlies now for a while, please. It's not a good idea. Don't do that. Go home. Get training. Ask for help. I don't care. Definitely not what I do for a living, but now I don't have a fucking choice now, do I? Regardless, most things are fairly benign that I pick up on, the angels, stuff, right? But yeah, that one kept bothering me. Not thinking about it, but yes, certain things. There might be like the universe, I'm getting messages, but these are they're getting rude, and they're getting painful, and they're getting sharp. You get it? So now we're dealing with an unfriendly. Okay. Any kind of true and real information about Dybbuk boxes, how to contain them, anything. But especially that one. Okay, no bullshit. Because that means you're treating my life, it doesn't fucking matter to you. And maybe someone else's. You don't want this happening to you. I don't want this happening to me. So I have to be absolutely stern and really obnoxious about keeping mentioning that. Well, there's no way it's not related to that anyway. So I need to know timing, and like, yeah, my memory is really good. And I'm glad it is, because half time I only have time to write shit down. Stuff happens. But I don't have my own equipment. I don't have money to buy my own equipment. Some things probably should have more than one camera. At one point, I was at a former apartment when stuff just, yeah, I can't even really begin right now, but I am going to tell you that I barely left there. But that was for my own safety and protection. And people weren't getting that. Okay. But also, listen, this is what happened. Okay. After some of that stuff, like, I didn't freaking take a shower for 3 months. Not on purpose. No, this is the most serious shit that needs to be taken care of. And none of these things should be roaming around here. I certainly was not out looking for weird creatures and evil things and other crap. I knew I was getting attacked by something, somewhere, and it would come and go, and and it was still, but mostly every other thing that I could even possibly find or locate or even think of was not that. So Dybbuk is the only thing right now that's making any true and real sense after this year. Okay, right. No, Mia's not brave at all. I'm a sissy little girl. That's the only thing, investigators, that makes sense, that fits. Yeah, and so this is an emergency. Not that any police officers or nobody I can call 911 is going to be able to do anything about this. So I don't want to be dragging anybody in anything. I just don't want a bunch of freaking looky-loos and people. No, nobody's going to make a movie out of it or change anything. Okay, so I am a very authoritative speaker as well. And sometimes I know how to get that out. Okay, it might be startling to some people. It's not erratic behavior for me. I don't give a shit. Every church, every kind. I want to be on everybody's prayer list. But I know I need some rabbis or something because yes, this is not my thing, man. It's really thin, whatever it is, but it looks like water with spit in it. Doesn't have any taste anymore. That's what I'm saying. It feels like something's moving, and sometimes it's some part of it is right here, and I can't digest my food. That scares me to fucking death. It's not fake. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I would think that there would be some like chest X-ray or something. Yeah, something somewhere. Yeah, somebody would say, "What the hell is that?" But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it moves around. I don't know. Okay, yeah, there's some medical thing, right? But I've been going through this for years, and so I can rule out. I mean, I was getting to the point. Yeah, it's like, well, okay, maybe it's this, and maybe it's that. Maybe it's just that this is like. I was not thinking Dybbuk because I didn't really think it was possible, considering that I had never touched any kind of Dybbuk box or anything like that. You know what I mean? So I didn't even go there. Shit. But now I don't have a choice. So that's that. I don't want to keep talking about it. It's all on video for an investigator to catch up and for researchers to understand. You can't have people piling in the Elton. I need males around me like 24/7. And I don't know what else. There aren't, some of these things that can happen is there's just even if I tried to repeat them cleverly in various ways, I can't. Right, with anything that's located inside my apartment. You understand? Certain sounds, noises. And that's why I noticed them before all this. But occasionally, yeah, I kind of just mental note. Okay. But because one of them was a sound I've never heard in this apartment. And because of the lights and other things, then I think that activity, that's, yes, activity. I'm not doing any, I'm not trying to ask it any freaking questions, nothing. This is not for fun. This is not for investigation. This is for, okay, is it a fucking gimmick and is it in me? And is that everything squared with the one in the documentary? Are there other people who have exactly those things and have no idea? And they've been probably in and out of psych wards. Are probably half dead by now because they got over medicated. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna have a fucking Dybbuk in me, and I'm not gonna be in this situation. So they're gonna be some straight up, decent people who get what I'm saying, and you're gonna fucking help me. You're not gonna be scared. I'm scared enough. Okay? Out of my mind. But there's nothing I can do about it. Except for this. I don't care if I'm pretty. I don't want to be a soldier. I don't want to be superhuman. I'm just having the hardest time today with this one. Every so often, it's like one thing, like, this is going to be the day. I haven't noticed disappearances of anything, but that sometimes occurs. As far as I know, I don't think it's me doing it, but I'm not rolling that one out either. Right. Because I don't have any intention of it. I don't even, you see what I mean? Like, I don't even put my mind to it. So I don't think, but just how I'm feeling about it. So I'm not purposely attempting anything. And I can't help anybody. And if I don't get fucking help people, and people like in my face comforting, get the fact that fuck, goddamn gimmick. Why do they exist? Okay, like something will try and take control of me every so often, but it can't. It seems like that, you understand? But that may not be what it is, but that's how it seems to me. I'm trying to get every fucking thing on some record somewhere somehow. Because it feels like I'm dying much faster at this juncture. Okay? I don't know. My muscles have atrophied in my legs. That's taken a little bit of time, but like I can't hold my own weight up with my legs for very long. A bunch of different ways to look at this, but I do have to let the medical community know that where there's possibilities there, I do consider that there's some going on like that, but there is nothing anywhere in any medical journal that's going to be covering this. So it's just best, like, I mean, I'm good to go, but I can't track my medication by myself anymore. Nope. So I need someone to help me with that. So I'm taking it properly. I'm still doing it, but I've I've already been through this. So likely, like, I'll take one and totally forget I took it. So I need help. Ah, not my heart. Ow. That's the point. Like, this could be slow digestion. You know what I'm saying? I know the way certain things feel. So I don't want anybody freaking out. But I can't close the door. In fact, I might have one in me. Fuck. I don't want to be alive right now. You understand? No. I don't want this to be happening. I want to wake up and be at the beach somewhere and have a better life. I'm not a badass, people. This is no good. Okay? Anybody work craft on me? I don't care. Just try and remove it, please. If I can get information that's completely, I'm not saying anything. I'll take it anonymously. But it needs to be well checked. Okay. I can't run my own investigation. Here. Had no freaking, did not see any of that shit coming. But it's got to be at least related to the Dybbuk. Because it's just too similar. And it had to have been edited. And so I think we get the calm version. But because I have some experience, I'm pretty sure that there's worse things that happened that didn't get shown. Because me too. So just everybody, I don't want angry, spiteful ones trying to teach me a lesson, because there's not a lesson you can teach me here that I, right? But it feels like I am being punished in ways that aren't like everyday physical pain. And when it seems, if anybody tries to, like, yeah, I can't be online. Even if it comes, not to me, even if it comes at the slightest little, like, annoyance, not for me, you understand? Then if whatever that is, whatever's going on, feels disrespected, I don't fucking know, then it causes me pain. So we are gonna have to figure out the Dybbuk thing right away. And I need fucking help. And I can't be giving, I'm not doing anything for anybody else right now. Okay. The only reason this is up at this juncture is just tracking symptoms and me trying to, like, get out as much as I can possibly get out. But I really, like, felt half dead yesterday. And the things I was doing in my bed when I was sleeping are new. And some of them just can't be medically explained properly. So there's a lot of stuff that, I'll talk about, but not anymore. And I'm going to try and stay away from anybody trying to, you know, needle me, because it is distinctly a possibility at this point. I can say that when that happens, something will attack the person who did it, and it's not me. Okay? And it will attack women, like, in, yeah, like, attack their mind so bad that someone will want to kill themselves. You see, right? You get what I'm saying? So only men near me. It might not be that way, but that's kind of where I am right now. I wasn't doing any investigation. But there was shit that happened. I'm like, what the bullshit? You get what I'm saying? There are people who, like, been through that. Like, at first, you just kind of don't notice. Then, like, well, that can't be right. I mean, right? I know I closed that door, or, like, you see what I'm trying to say? Like, and then you get to stage 3, and it's like, oh no, I am not imagining this. Fuck. I don't want to be a hero. Fuck being a hero. Anyway, like, right? I just feel like I just don't feel like I'm gonna make it much longer. So I need people right now on a situation, because I don't think I'm gonna make it much longer. All right? Yeah. So just the people who can do anything about this, don't worry about it. But I need humans right here now, prepared for an unfriendly. Thank you.